After making my Godseye anti-cheat video, showing just how pathetic his detections are, I received a comment from the anti-cheat developer. The comment started out with excuses as to why the anti-cheat didn't flag me. I could have given the anti-cheat developer the benefit of the doubt, despite the test server having an area to test high-speed hacks instead. But what really annoyed me is that the owner went ahead and called me pathetic. It seems that any professionalism was out the window already, so my reply started out optimistic, but then I went ahead and gave the owner a reality check for calling me pathetic. His anti-cheat costs money, and he's justifying everything with saying that it is in a beta phase. In this comment exchange, he did express some concern over me quote-unquote stealing his thumbnail, but he never really had any major concerns about that. Honestly, if that was the problem, I would have just changed the thumbnail and called it a day. Later in a comment, which I didn't screenshot unfortunately, he said that the anti-cheat is in a beta phase and thus he's not scamming anyone. The point was already debunked by Mumble, who stated that if the anti-cheat is in a beta phase, then why would he release it and take money for it? Before I go any further, I would like to mention that the meaning of a beta phase is falling apart, because if you release a product and ask for payment, it is in a release state. If the anti-cheat was actually in a beta phase, then why would you ask people to pay for it? The anti-cheat trailer was posted almost a year ago by the time of me making this video, so it kind of suggests that the developer has been using the fact that it's not in a finished state as a barrier against criticism. He then went on to tell me that he is in fact a professional, but to then say that he will get defensive and write his opinion about me in my video, and that it doesn't have anything to do with his professionalism. If you honestly think that professionalism only matters in certain situations, then your brain must be on airplane mode. My last reply, I told him I wasn't making his product look bad because he was doing that on its own. None of my clips are faked in any way, shape or form. Now onto the original anti-cheat showcase video. I won't blame Nord721 for showcasing the anti-cheat properly working. Obviously this would be the best thing to do from a marketing standpoint, but the fact that he is claiming to detect certain clients is disingenuous to say the least. Vagdates also chose showcasing features on vanilla settings even if Spartan settings existed, and rightfully got criticism for it. By the way, Vagdates is way better at responding to criticism. He actually fixed some of the bypasses from my original video. The fact that I found different ones is another story, but honestly it's the better way to respond to criticism. Going back at the comments, they gave a more angry vibe with each reply, which makes me conclude that he took down the video out of frustration. This is a very poor attempt at damage control, as I'll re-upload the video with a different thumbnail anyways. I didn't bother having an email exchange with Nord721, as he was most likely not interested and nor was he genuinely concerned about the thumbnail. I already started having less cryptic and misleading titles that would make people think those were the actual anti-cheat showcases. This is part of the reason I had them in the first place, to ensure the best reach to potential customers, but I now have a valid reason to do so, to prevent getting copyright strike. The strike itself is legitimate, as I didn't review or criticize the thumbnails, so it doesn't fall into fair use. It's quite a pity that our comment exchange won't be seen until the video comes back up. This is hopefully the end of this. I'm already planning other videos. This whole experience threw me off. This is all for today, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.